Fight Club. Is it with Travis? Where is it? Smyrna? Is that correct? I wonder if you get in there, do you get beat up on? See, I don't want to get in there at my age. Who was the first one on there? See, you need to say I'm first one here. You got to learn how to win. Winning is something you can learn how to do. Eva, who's the first person here this morning? Well, Dave. Who was the second person here, Van? Do you normally beat Van? Who normally gets in here first? I'm first. It looks like they're trying to cover up your comment, Josh. What? Is Facebook throttling the profanity? I'm first, bitch. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the morning grind. It looks like am I frozen up? Well, I'm there. See, we have a problem with Facebook. Instead of worrying about Josh's profanity, needs to worry about their performance. Ain't that right? Well, we're not streaming good on Facebook. They're worrying about instead of worrying about COVID and all their other shit, they ought to be worrying about getting their streams right. But hey, we'll stick on the YouTube. Thank you, Van. I appreciate you. So, Josh, let's go back to you. Are you usually first? Mm-hmm. Van, is that true? Is that a truth? Yeah. What time do you normally get here?
I have the stats over there on my desk. We're on 7.
Do you track every time you get here? Go get them. Let's see them. How far back do you go? This is some good stuff right here. This is intense stuff, right? Do you track your stuff like this?
No.
Do you want to?
No.
You wouldn't fit in around here. Golly. Damn, 2 questions and you fucked them both up. All right. Welcome to the morning grind. Please like, comment, and share the stream. We're going to ask Joshua Harrell. He has, let me see this. 60 seconds of gratitude. I'm thankful for this. Bring it up here. What is this?
This is all my numbers for the past about 4 weeks.
So Josh has got these things he's tracking. I don't know why it's showing that I'm not I've frozen up. Is that true, Van?
I've got you still going. Yeah, me
This
too.
is just very aggravating to me. But I'm up here now. Okay. Good morning, Jason Gully. Come over here and let's arm wrestle. You'd rip my arm off. Okay, so Josh is tracking. He's got his dates on here. He's got time arrived. Did he role play? Segments of card on you. Number of calls, conversations, offers written, appointments, social media posts, time left.
Yes.
And you have been doing this.
I went to the beach 1 week, so 1 week only.
Okay, well, it looks like this is July the 11th. Where's okay, here. Josh, where's the current week? This is July the 11th. Well, you were gone. Okay. Okay, so, hello, Andre. So, Josh, Monday on the 11th, got here at 7:31, 7:17. Then there was an 8:13.
Because I don't walk through that day.
Okay, then there was a 7:24, and then there was an 8:07. Now, why did you make this decision to start tracking?
Because I know if I don't track, it's not going to improve. Like, I'm not going to be able to say, okay, what do I need to do better if I don't track anything?
So you don't even know what you need to improve, and you won't improve something that you don't know needs improvement. Right. So if I'm you, do you think this would help you?
Yes.
Would it help you?
Yes.
You'd probably say no. What about you? Do you go this far into your tracking?
I don't.
Do you? Okay, so look, this really puts Josh where he's holding himself accountable. And a lot of people don't want to do that. And this brings me in. How did I word today's show topic, Van? Why difficulties are a chance to grow. Why they're a chance to improve. Who thinks this is difficult?
For sure.
It is difficult, isn't it? But if you meet this demand, it is difficult, Josh. Because a lot of people just wouldn't, number one, they wouldn't have the discipline to commit and track it every day. Be consistent. Anytime there is a problem, it is a chance for you to grow. Whenever there's no problems, like right now in our market, we sell real estate, and now we're starting to see problems. think like this. When there is a problem, that is an opportunity. Do you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of people, good morning, Zach Raines. How are you doing, my friend? Do you know Zach Raines?
I do, sir.
You do not.
I do know.
Come up here and say hi to him. Let's see if you're full of shit or not. If Zach knows you, can you vouch for this guy?
Who is this guy, Zach?
Who is this guy? Let's see. How do you know
Let's
him?
see if I can get up here. There we go.
There you go. Now you can sit down. No, it's getting a little weird around here. But let's see. Maybe Zach's not on here. But I want you to think about difficulties or problems that you're experiencing right now. Everybody right now has something that they're probably struggling with. I was talking to Noah this morning. Right now, I feel like I'm running out of steam. Does anybody feel tired? Does anybody feel like, he said, that's Mr. Cam. He does. Now, how do you know Zach?
School.
Okay. Which one? Alternative school? Did you ever go to an alternative school? Smyrna West graduate?
No, I was more of
Where?
on the other side.
Daniel McKee?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, hey, I don't hold any. A lot of people here. Did you ever go there, Smyrna West? Did you do an alternative? Did you?
Looks like it's
Hayden did. Just getting started. Okay, so right now I'm all over the place this morning. I want you to think about where your problems are. Only you know. You ain't got to say them out loud. But because there is a problem, that means there's an opportunity. So I used to say the real estate market had 4 seasons. I don't know if you remember this, but I told you. But starting out the spring, there's a surge. There's a lot of force. And then in the summer, it's what? You don't remember.
No, I remember spring surge. Yes.
There in the summer, there is a stall. Have you noticed that? And a lot of people may not know why there's a stall, but have you been on a vacation this summer? Are you looking forward to going to another one?
Yes.
When?
I don't know.
Okay. How many have you been on?
2 this year.
I'll be going on 4
When is your next one?
October.
Okay, but in the summer, there's a lot of things that have us distracted, especially when you're older, especially when you've got a family. So there's a spring surge, and then there's a summer stall. We're at the beach. We're doing this. Our kids are playing baseball. There's just different things that are going on. Our mind can focus on one thing in the future that's big at a time. So like if you were going to go on a vacation, you would probably put the vacation something you want to do over something that you might need to do. That's just the way we are. Some people can do both, but usually they're going to be saving up to buy a house or they're saving up for a vacation. Do you understand what I'm saying? Have you been on a vacation lately? How about you?
Yes, sir.
Have you? Where'd you go?
Went to Panama City.
When are you going back anytime soon?
Like November, we're going to Seattle.
Okay, so see now there's some distance. You've got your vacation over with. Then we move into the fall. In the fall, there's a surge and then there's a stall. In the fall, it's a flattening. It's steadier. Does that make sense? So we'll actually see once we get back, and there's more stability in the fall. It's not going to be like the spring where there's a surge, but it's going to recover from a stall. So if we're an airplane taking off and then we were falling and then we would flatten out, okay? Well, as we move into the winter will equal weakening. The winter's a lot harder because there's just, like right now it feels like winter, doesn't it? Does to me. I mean, there's just not a lot of activity. Andre says it's slow out there right now. Do you? Well, you don't know. How does it feel to you?
Yeah, it's definitely a big turnaround from where it was 2 months ago.
How does it feel to you?
Same way.
Which way? Slow?
Slow.
Slow. How does it? Do you know how it feels?
Yeah, I definitely can tell a difference.
Big. So in these summer stalls, the people aren't as urgent. They're not as urgent to make a decision. They're wanting to do it, but here's what usually happens. How long could it be before somebody makes the decision to buy a house?
Right now.
Yeah.
Could be between what and what?
2 days and 2 years.
That's right. So people you're talking to right now, here's what's, the longer you're in the business, the easier it gets because of the pipeline that you're building. There's people you're talking to right now, and you might be like, damn, they're never going to decide. Well, guess what? They may not decide until the spring surge. That's why you got to stay and build the pipeline. That's why you got to continue to follow up. And that's why the business gets easier, because there's more people that you're communicating with that are going to make a decision. That springtime, that February, when February gets around here, there's a lot of people that have some money back from the government. They've done their taxes and they're ready to go buy something. They haven't bought anything in a few months. They've been cooped up because of the winter. So the people you're working with right now, they may or may not be in a decision-making mode. Maybe there's something else. But what can you do for you to continue your surge through this lull? Because it is harder. You are emotionally spent because it's kind of like this. If Travis, where's Travis at today? Are you on here, Travis? So think about this. You're an MMA guy now. You're a black belt in MMA. So think about this. Like if it's let's say the fight was 4 rounds. I think they're 3 rounds. Well, let's say if it was 4 rounds. The spring would be like you coming out and on fire in that first round. I mean, you did everything you could to possibly knock them out. You gassed. We feel gassed right now. That's what this business does to you because of how hard we've gone, and now our stamina it's kind of gone. But what can you do to find and dig deeper? Like I've told Jacob, man, if you can just do these 4 things, is it 4 things or 5 things?
4.
What are they?
Workout. Make
I don't care about your workout. You need to be doing that for
50
you.
calls.
50 calls,
Cardone. And
role play, and then you trying to get around some other people. Get involved in other people's deals. And what you really were saying that you were going to do was it was a lot more than that. And the problem with that is you're gonna run out of steam. Somebody, I think it was you. Which one of y'all were talking about the compound effect? That was a great analogy of where Cam was talking about. It took somebody like 10 days. What was the 10-day thing?
Is a pump, is a well.
There's a well.
Water out of the ground.
And it took 10 days. It took 10 days of doing something to get it out. But if you quit on day 9,
It goes all the way to the bottom.
you got to go back 10 more days. So, like, if you can just be steady with this. Yesterday, how long did it take you to get through your day? Of these 4 things, excuse me, I wasn't clear.
I mean, besides my workout. Which
I don't
is
care
the
about
one
the
that-
workout.
yeah,
I don't care about that.
Probably 12 o'clock, 12, 15.
Okay, see the 50 calls and then just getting around people to see, being all your post. Did you make your post?
I did.
Okay. If you could just do those things, get them out of the way. You'll find out over time. Over time, it's like the compound effect. If you continue to do this, if you continue to do it every single day, it's impossible to not have the success that you're looking for. I can almost guarantee you over time, you will get this. But the slowdowns, the give-ups, when the consistency is broken, it's like it takes forever to get it back. So why would you do this? Why would you continue to fight through this? The number one reason why I would tell you to keep doing this is because of Cam and that compound effect book. Once you stop, it's so much harder to get it back. Like you're close. And if you just stop, if you just take your eye off of what you're doing for just a little bit, it's almost like it just runs away from you. It's just gone. And then you've got to start the journey all over again. So I would tell people right now, it's okay to say I'm tired. It's okay to say it sucks. It's okay to say I don't know what I'm going to do to get through it, but what I would tell you to do is every single day is you just come in and you do these little obligations that you told yourself that you're going to do. And it does not have to be more than that. It's the steady things that you do over time without missing a beat that's going to get you there. Von Grafton, shut us down.